each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vasilii Lomachenko. He's 5'6" tall, weighing in at an even 130 pounds. That's a lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 65 inches. And he'll be facing Terence "Bud" Crawford, and he weighed in at an even 61 kilos. He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Vasilii Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasilii Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He just misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Another scoring shot there. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Sometimes style makes fights, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again, push.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Why does he continue to hold? The referee can take a point here.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently.
Don't lose focus. Don't focus on that punch. Focus on the punch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in
An
this.
excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. The perfect counter lands. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here?
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely...
And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming.
Oh, he's down. He's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering. 4, 5.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter. His legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
This is poetry in motion.
And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn. Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Perfect punch. That one lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive.
Why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Continues to touch him up. The jab not finding its target. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Now gonna get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
He's gonna loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And a good decision here to clinch.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you.
Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
It's just a scratch.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You will remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night. Work.
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Caught him. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change?
That's another scoring shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. A swing and a miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well done with that counter shot. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over. 7.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once.
So much for defensive abilities.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take.
And a wise move there to clinch. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start. The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Hey, those punches add up. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can't find a home with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. How about that time counter shot? You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So much